Hey guys, welcome back to Typical Tech Lab. So you might have seen my review of the Redmagic Nova, and I've been getting a lot of comments and feedback with different suggestions and things I might have overlooked. So my aim is to address some of those and showcase some more Android gaming examples. Apologies, I'm not going to be doing any emulators, but this isn't something that I've actually done in the past, but will be something I'm going to be looking into in the future. So we'll start off with Call of Duty Warzone. And we have the graphics set to peak, and this time around I'm going to be setting the frame rate to uncapped, whereas previously I had set this to high and obviously capped it at 60 FPS. Silly me. I'll be using Diablo mode for all of my testing today, and the display refresh rate is set to 144 Hz. So with peak graphics settings, we can see the FPS is jumping around all over the place. It's hitting 100, the highest roughly, and then it's dropping down to the 70s. And of course, game optimization plays into all of this. And we can see with peak graphics, the uncapped frame rate, I guess we can say that it's struggling a little. So let's drop the visual quality to high and see if that makes any difference. And with the high visual quality, we can see it has helped the FPS now sitting in the hundreds, but not hitting that cap of 120. So it looks like you would have to be dropping visual quality for higher frame rate, which is the case with most games and devices. So we'll quickly switch back to peak and have a look at Battle Royale / Warzone.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
And again, similar kind of situation as we had with multiplayer.
Faster. Hostile mortar strike incoming.
And then we'll switch from peak to high. And as we saw again, the same thing with multiplayer is kind of hitting higher frame rate. So I guess it's the same for both multiplayer and Warzone when it comes to Call of Duty Warzone. Right, so we'll check out Call of Duty Mobile, and here we can see if you have Ultra as the frame rate, then the highest for graphic quality is medium, and so the highest for both you can have is max and max. So we're going to start off with that. And the game's holding steady 60 FPS, no problem. Might be tiny little fluctuations here and there.
Enemy contact. Target down.
We'll switch over to Ultra FPS, and then obviously that drops the graphic quality to medium. And it's hitting 120 FPS, no problem. And I have to say, at this frame rate, the game was maybe even too smooth for me. It become really sensitive with the controller, I noticed.
Contact with enemy.
And then we'll quickly check out a Battle Royale game. And here, as quite a few people had mentioned in the comments, the gameplay is capped at 90 FPS, but it's holding that no problem. Raid Racing 3 had no problem hitting 144 FPS with maybe a dip here and there, but it was holding steady. We'll check out Grimvalor, an RPG hack 'em up platformer, and again everything's set to the highest possible. On this game it looks like the FPS cap is at 72 roughly, it looked like, but was running steady at that frame rate. And then we'll have a quick look at Warzone Mobile. Again, everything set to the highest in the graphic settings. It was a bit of fluctuation, but it looks like it was capped out at 90 FPS on here and was hitting that most of the time. And then finally we have New State, another game from PUBG with everything set to the highest in the settings, and I had the HD textures downloaded as well. And we can see here right off the bat the frame rate is capped at 90 FPS, but the game, joy to play. I only came across this because of someone's comment who asked me to test this, so thank you for that. And it was hitting 90 FPS no problem, with maybe a few dips here and there, but kind of steady throughout. So that was just a little further look at more gaming on the Redmagic Nova. Hopefully that was helpful for those that had asked for this kind of stuff, and as always, keep the feedback coming and suggestions, and I will try my best to do follow-up videos as much as I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.